Let me start by thanking you, Tony, and Mark. I'm always grateful as to how our lives came to cross paths, and in many ways you've been part of this story that is a long story for the development of my country, Rwanda, and it's on the same basis that I'm grateful to the people around here who in many ways also have made contributions to this development in a number of ways. And my friend next to me, Ken Tuckman, has already mentioned how he's been there, and there are a number of other people here who have invested their time and resources. So I just wanted to start with a word of thanks. As for what is going on in the country, I'm happy to update you on, and so that we continue working together. Of course, Rwanda 20 years ago starting from a very low base on everything, the country destroyed and having to rebuild everything from scratch, and here we are. But the story between 20 years ago and now, of course, has been marked by remarkable progress on the basis of the resilience, the willingness to learn by Rwandans, but also friends and different partners who have really made indispensable contributions to this development, and many in the private sector, others in the private sector making the investments necessary. As I was saying, and we heard of the story, of course, the first thing that is required in a situation like ours, in rebuilding a country from scratch, the first thing that comes to mind is where is the capacity to be able to make policies, implement them, and see through all kinds of things. So capacity is a major component of that. And that's why the partnership between the African Governance Initiative of Tony Blair and other people who have helped in many ways has been very, very important in bringing up this capacity. This is where we started, building capacity of individuals, institutions, organizing, and making sure we're able to define properly what the problem has been and how do we go about different challenges, and at any given time, different challenges coming up. So this is what we have been involved with, building capacity in the private sector, organizing the private sector, and so that it really takes the lead in our economy as is supposed to be the case. Also building capacity in the public sector in order for government to be able to deliver on the many needs and promises for the population. So of course we have been challenged as to another issues, macroeconomic issues, and the management of that. How do we create a sense of security, order, governance structures that, first of all, not only that would enable people to work within, to give confidence to those who want to come to the country to do what they want to do. And at the same time, we always did this without looking at Rwanda as some sort of island, but rather country in the heart of Africa that would benefit largely from integration with the neighbors and beyond, and also benefit them in whatever little way we can. So working together as a region has been a part of that. In fact, it benefits in many ways, including for investors who want to invest. We understand they shouldn't just be looking at Rwanda, a small market in the heart of Africa. But of course, that is important, especially given what we may offer that maybe is absent, is lacking in other places. But more importantly, the larger market of the region in which Rwanda finds itself has been some of those things, has been at the center of those things we have focused on. So I wanted to thank you and invite you to be part of the Rwandan story that some of you have already been associated with, others that may make the choice of associating with that will be helpful and to the benefit of Rwanda and those who work with us or work in Rwanda. So, well, thank you very much. I think we can say more later.
Thank you.